So she was getting to the glass. And really made her presence felt for sure for the Mystics.
No points for Sonia Citron in the third quarter. Only 2 points for Austin in the third. Those are the leaders coming out of the half. Austin turns the corner, Big Red, getting big.
It looked like she was trying to get to the second side and get a reverse on that one, but got stuck underneath the rim on that. Right, her offense is definitely an asset, but she brings
to ride with Engsler with 5 fouls. Nobody up at the scorer's table for her yet as Austin gets 1 of 2. By as many as 23 in the game right now, a 13-point deficit for the Mystics. Deep into the corner.
Good job there by Sonia Citron to recover there.
Area Finn walled up on Williams, wins the battle.
Well, you couldn't play better deep, but Williams was so deep into the paint.
Austin going to work.
Really excellent footwork and finishing by Austin.
Late turns the corner.
Good recovery and contest by Austin.
Austin straight up, altered the shot, but Engsler goes right over top.
And she took a deep breath going up like, whew, that was some work to get that one up. You saw her cheeks blowing her on her face, sorry. Come out right.
Onyenwere, short range, no. And they have looked to push pace all evening long. Williams, blocked. Get out of here. Flores, oh, no call.
Yeah, you keep it moving. A bump and a bucket by Flores on that one. But defense down inside with another beat down of a block.
Engsler working on Area Finn. Nice defense by Kiki. Samuelson, three-pointer, and nailed it.
And they needed that. They felt Washington knocking on that door. Blocked with that play.
Citron trying to get activated here in the fourth quarter. Austin, the pull-up, mid-range, too strong.
And that one was an Ethan trying to empty out and get out of the way of Austin on that one. She should have emptied to the strong side instead.
Carlton walled off. Late floater.
Here's Kiki trying to get established with her post position, trying to get that swim move, get that arm up in front.
Oh, just a little too much for Citron, who was open on the crossing route.
Not too much smoke on that one for Citron to handle.
That was the first of the fourth. Barker met. Black, pull up, no. Oh, Flores fouled on the rebound.
Well, Washington defensively did a better job on that Iverson action.
From the outside. They into Austin. Pushed, oh yeah. It's gonna go on Black.
On here.
Area Finn, the three glances off the rim.
I think it got deflected by
Engsler still on the floor playing with those 5 fouls.
And there's Onyenwere again coming off that and staying connected to the cut to the weak side off that Iverson screen.
Black, active hands taken away. Citron transition triple, too strong. Austin tried to save it. Oh, and now Portland on the move. Barker over to Engsler. And a foul.
Court in the paint, 32 to 30. And with Washington averaging 42 points in there, it's well below their average in there. 4 of 14 on those second chance points. They're getting to the glass. Kind of finished.
Barker turns the corner, takes on 2 defenders. She stepped on the baseline, and to your point about finishing, Cindy Johnson has been very candid about this inexperienced team as they continue to go on. He said, you're gonna have nights where it just doesn't go, and then you see them learn and grow the next time.
And that's what it takes, right? The ascension, step back as they continue to grow.
Onyenwere spotting up, corner 3, in and out. Austin there.
There you go. especially an inexperienced team, but at the same time, you have opportunities that you have to crack open and are presented to you.
Geisel Suter from the top of the key is off to the right, and a foul on the rebound. Angela Dugalich on the floor. Citron giving chase as a turnover. That was the #1 adjustment that Sarama wanted to see from that June 28th meeting. He said something similar to Johnson in terms of progress is not linear.
And I love that, because that's the way it's my motto.
Exler underneath for 2 more.
You think it falls in, it's how you handle that adversity and continue to move forward. That's how you win.
Oh, Sony creating some space.
Nice screen there by Dugalich.
Tipped away. Prosper caught up, lost the handle.
Too many dribbles in, secure it, chin it, and get those elbows out. Find a teammate that relocates to space.
Oblak lays it off. Exler with 3. Barker lets it fly. Dugalich stop and pop. That 3-pointer won't go down. Subs getting ready to check in for the Mystics. Rory Harmon and Lucy Olsen up off of the bench.
Rory Harmon is such a crowd favorite here by the Mystics fans.
The 3-point shooting. Washington just hasn't been able to get enough defensive stops. As Prosper, high arcing 3 around and out. Citron commits the foul this time. The second time this season that Washington has squared off against Dallas as that 2-pointer rims out. McMahon on the move. McMahon splits the defense and reckless abandon from Cody McMahon. If you grew up on Space Jam, BNB and a photo op with your favorite Space Jam characters. Get yours now at mystics.WNBA.com.
My kids back in the day. So yeah,
I think I'm gonna have to go get refreshed on all the characters. As Harmon got hung up on the screen. Foul is against Booner, and you mentioned the learning. You know, we saw it there with Harmon. Alethea Flores was getting last-minute instruction. Olsen pulls the triple trigger around and out. Dugalich blocked.
well, I like
a whistle. Yep.
I like the intentionality there by Lucy Olsen. She scored 5 points in the last 2 games, respectively.
Make sure to tune in to Miss. Dugalich just defensive energy.
But that's what she said she wants to do, right? She said, I just want to come in and be a game changer with what I am able to do. She wants to be able to shoot the 3 ball a little bit better, and she said that to us after practices.
Oblak continues to fire at will. Prosper turns the corner. Left is short. Dugalich battling.
Well, Washington can not going to for overtime like the last time they were matched up, but have been firing 3s all game.
Winter the night for Portland above their season average, burning up the nets.
And that's the thing with Portland, right? They came out of the gates and they had a huge first quarter, and that kind of made their mark, right? Coach Sarama said he couldn't even watch the game film of this game in that first quarter, and that set the tone for this game for them on the road.
Harmon getting downhill for the lay-in, and the fans loving it. Handshakes have been exchanged. Portland comes in, they take the sequel, 75-56.
Well, they blistered the Nets from the outside. They had a strong start to this game. Washington just couldn't get to their bread and butter, which is in that painted area. And Washington averaged 42 in there, but couldn't get to what they wanted to on a consistent basis. So they have to learn from this one as they move forward for sure.